When I started the MCBS program, I had always thought I wanted to be a writer, even if I was writing for a newspaper or magazine someday. But at the time, I wanted to be a teacher and have a writing career. Kind of like how some of the teachers are out there that do have a published book and is well known for their books. When I was in the fifth grade, I had a poem project. I got a good grade on it and realized I really am not bad at writing. On my spare time, I started to write poems. For all 3 years in middle school, I started to take some of my favorite poems I wrote and my own book to give to my teachers at the end of the year as a goodbye gift. When I got to high school, my English teachers pulled me to the side and asked me if I've ever been published, and I always told them no. But I want to someday. I had always loved to write ever since I could write. But then I started to write poems and plays to stories to writing on events. Because of that, I started to buy books and self-train myself in different formats of writing. Then I graduated from high school. I had continued my education at Toll's Career Technical Center in early childhood education. After that, I could not pay to go back to school, so I ended up taking time off. Because of that, I worked in 2 daycares. I was an infant teacher at Goddard School and then a toddler teacher at La Petite. Well, then my boyfriend, who himself was going back to school, helped me look for the right school for me. I thought long and hard on what I really want to do in my life. Being a teacher didn't get paid much. Being a writer, not knowing if I would ever get published, or being a media journalist. Because of that, I then came across Full Sail and they called me right away to talk about the school. Afterwards, I fell in love with the school and what they have to offer. Until finally I tried to start in June, but I could not because I didn't have all the paperwork to sign up, so I had to wait until July. Ever since then, I decided to pursue my passion for media as a journalist. After I started my classes, I fell more in love with my career choice and found out I had more of a diction to what my career will be someday. Over the course of time, I realized I'm better at writing when it's my emotions and my thoughts are written down, not someone telling me when to write or how to say something in the right format. It all comes down to freelancing. Because of that, it makes me more determined to get over that way of thinking and learn how to cope with not writing my way, but how others want to see it too. Ever since I started the MCBS program, I wanted to use my experience and learn to overcome that issue I have created in my mind, even despite my learning disability, which contains my speech, memory, thinking, and slower at learning new things. So being at Full Sail will help me to start on the right path pursuit to become where I want to be in the future. Not as a freelancer or as a poet, but as a media journalist in the telling of the famous.